And, you know, I started thinking about the fact I'm this talk show host. I'm so out there in the open, and I covet my privacy, and I'm sacrificing my privacy to do this. I'm not complaining. I just hope people really consciously get it, that we're sacrificing a lot to bring you this info. And again, I'm not saying thank me or call in and thank me. I'm not asking for that. Don't get me wrong. I'm saying this is a big deal, what you're hearing. I mean, it took a blood, sweat, tears crawling up from nowhere to build this platform I've got today. From nowhere. Access Television, 1995. And it's because of the grace of God, and it's because of you, the supporters over the years, spreading the word about our work. And, I mean, go back to people in 1997. I still had 2 jobs, 2 part-time jobs, because I couldn't get a full-time job. I had 2 part-time jobs, and I was doing a radio show by then 5 nights a week and getting paid almost nothing. And I was doing the Access TV show. So I was working about 16 hours a day then and loving every minute of it, but crawling and scraping just to be able to reach people any way I could. And then I made that film, America Destroyed by Design. And I had a computer phone line to my computer where people could call and make credit card orders. And then I'd have to get my dad a couple nights a week to come over because I wasn't good at computers to help process the computer orders, you know, maybe like 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 a day, and then build up enough money to stop doing the jobs so I could do media full time. It's funny, though. We're never good at tooting our horn about how big we are. And until a few years ago, people would still say, what's your day job? Oh, I don't know. A few years ago, I was on about 70 AM and FM stations, XM, #1 alternative news site in the world. I don't know what my day job is. What's yours? But again, I realize in this world, it's all bling and all that is about people knowing, hey, this is a success because that's what's respected. We should tell you more, the new listeners, our successes, where we've been right. But I'm always too busy covering the next thing to tell you how right we are. Like, I saw the Young Turks website last night. I was looking at some YouTube videos. Of course, our YouTube channel has many times more views than they do. My radio show dwarfs their XM show. We're on XM too. But that's not what irritated me. It was the statement of the #1 news show on the web. Well, that's pure baloney. I am the #1 news show, bar none, by Google Analytics, Alexa, YouTube, no one is close. No one is close. And it's irritating to watch some guy posing as an anti-establishment person. He has promo videos with Al Gore telling him how great he is, with current TV with like 5,000 viewers at any one time. Just total paper tiger facade. And then the whole site is how they're #1 and all this in the alternative media when they're not alternative media. You're on Al Gore, the criminal's stinking network, a disgusting piece of eugenics trash. Who owns oil companies in the rainforest and then is lecturing us about the environment when he's a larcenous crook, Al Gore is. But then I realized that Young Turd guy, I mean, yeah, it's like the Young Turds. Yeah, that's what it is. He is just an idiot and probably does think he's the #1 thing. Again, I don't care about being #1 except that I am, and I'm sick of fakes saying they're #1. We're #1 and then some. Okay, #1 and then some. #1 and then some. But then I realized they attacked me a few years ago for saying CPS is taking children. That's Communist Pedophile Services. You know it as Child Protective Services. And I was going over how they take people's kids and how they have record numbers of raping them and all this, which is all in the Justice Department's own numbers, 5 times more likely than any other group. And he made a joke on his show and then the next and said I was lying and no such thing as CPS. And the next show he goes, oh, I got a lot of emails and calls. CPS, oh, that's what my wife is. We just call it something else in New York. I mean, here he is. He doesn't even know what CPS is and his wife's one. I mean, that's what I mean. They're just people that don't know about the real world are like children. They're like children, and they make me want to throw up. So maybe I should wear a suit and have a fancy set and be real arrogant and pull up in a limousine and have bling and all this stuff just so the sheep will pay attention. Because I just want to wake them up to the New World Order eugenics program and poison in their food and water. And you know, they're having to plant separate crops for the honeybees of regular non-GMO because it's killing them all. You know, I'm into the real world, mega level stuff, and I see this fake alternative media run by Al Gore prancing around. It makes me want to throw up.
What's up with these sorry politicians? Lots of bark, but when it's showtime, whimpering like little shih tzus. You want big cuts. Ron Paul's been screaming it for years. Budget crisis? No problem. Got $1 trillion year one. That's trillion with a T. Department of Education? Gone. Interior, Energy, HUD, Commerce? Gone. Later, bureaucrats. That's how Ron Paul rolls. Want to drain the swamp? Ron Paul. Do it.
I'm Ron Paul, and I approve this message.